What's up, y'all? Your boy is back. Welcome to Street Knowledge Podcast once again. Got some disturbing things to talk about today. And I'm sure this will affect everybody's household. Something that's not unlikely. It's not strange to us anymore. Is very violating our constitutional rights that police do once again. And this time it's being done to a couple that looks like somebody's grandmother, somebody's mother, somebody's aunt, somebody's father, somebody's grandfather. I want to know what be going on in these police mind out here. And these happen to be sheriffs, but still the same thing. They're going to charge you with the same thing if they locked you up. So, I'm not sure everybody that has been watching happened on the 4th of July. And it came across me just surfing YouTube, seeing what's going on. And I really think that I should have, or should bring it to you guys' attention just in case some of my people, my audience haven't seen it. And it's very, very disturbing. And it's very, very wrong to any human being on this planet. And we need to figure out, or should I say, the people who write those laws or write our laws should start being held accountable for these things. And why haven't they been held accountable? Because enough is enough. And it don't look like it's going to stop no time soon. And it doesn't matter to them. So in LA, a couple was outside and the police was called on them, and they was accused of stealing. They saying that they wasn't stealing anything. So they were standing outside, and they knew that whoever in the store, powers to be, was calling the police, and they said that they're going to stand there and wait for the police to come. So I'm going to let you guys check it out real quick, and then we're going to get into a little bit of the conversation about it.
This morning, the LA is disturbing to watch. Stop manhandling me! I didn't do nothing! This morning, the LA County Sheriff's Department investigating this body cam video showing a deputy throwing a black woman to the ground. No, you can't touch me!
Hold on one second, people.
We have to warn you, this video is disturbing to watch. Stop manhandling me! I didn't do nothing! This morning, the LA County Sheriff's Department investigating this body cam video showing a deputy throwing a black woman to the ground. No, you can't touch me! You can't touch me! Get down on the ground! Get on the ground! It's already on YouTube. Stop! I don't give a stop! Stop and get punched in the face. You touch me and you're gonna get sued. According to the Sheriff's Department, the deputies were responding to an in-progress robbery, encountering the man and woman in a grocery store parking lot in Lancaster.
Squad 134 showing route with 129, city entry 740 West Avenue, K4.
Investigators also looking at video from another angle recorded by a bystander, where you can see the deputy hurl the woman to the pavement. The woman then calling out that she can't breathe as he places his knee near her neck. I can't breathe! Yo, I can't breathe! There's no fight! You threw me down to the ground! The deputy then appears to pepper spray her face. You can hear the man pleading for mercy, saying the woman has cancer. She got cancer, man! All right. From the ground, the woman crying out for a commander. This morning as the June 24th incident is under investigation. The Sheriff's Department saying the sheriff expects department personnel to treat all members of the public with dignity and respect, and that personnel who do not uphold our training standards will be held accountable. Now, both the deputies involved have been pulled from field duty for now. The department says it is investigating. Lindsay.
And protesters are demanding that that deputy be terminated. Eva, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA
So, yeah.
fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our
Y'all see what's going on.
Lots of great stuff.
I needed y'all to see that. Now, first thing what they did was, as soon as they got out there, they jump out the car, and immediately they just see two people standing there. They didn't go and question. They didn't walk inside the store and ask questions about who they called the police on. They immediately went into action from two people that they seen standing there, and they grabbed the man, tussled him, grabbing his arms, and he asking, "What's wrong? What's going on?" Like I heard Roland Martin say, if somebody says, what's wrong, what's going on, what happened, that automatically is a stance of innocence, a stance of what are you doing? But I guess police are so used to people playing dumb, playing con artist games just to get out of trouble that they don't care. They just want to take action first and hear about what happens later. And see, that's where policing goes wrong. Now, like they just said in the recording, that the two police was let go, I guess sent home. It didn't say anything about fired. They just get to go home after they did this horrific act to law-abiding citizens. That's somebody's mother, father, grandfather. And look how old these people are. You could have just walked to them and approached them appropriately and talked to them the right way. I know them, that old lady and older man could not have outran them. Mind you, they were standing there when they got there. Another thing is, he said that he told them that he was waiting for the police to come. He knew that they was calling the police. They haven't done anything wrong. And the police automatically jumped out and took action as if they know for a fact these people stole something. You don't see anything in their hands that looked like something of substance that could be stolen, that was worth anything. You don't see anything, period, in their hands that was stolen. And who steals something that still would be standing there? Now, I know there's plenty of people that went through this stuff with police and nothing is happening out here. It's just getting worse and worse. So what type of training are they giving these officers to actually take action first, ask questions later, unless it's some heat of the moment when they jump out, person run, or, doing belligerent things towards the police? Then that's different. They have no choice but to actually take action. But they actually rushed the lady and threw her down because they said she was recording. Then they cuffed her and sprayed mace in her face. And her husband is over there yelling, she has cancer, she has cancer. They didn't care. What's going on out here with our police officers? Now, first thing that I always tell my friends or any of us, if we ride in the car or anything, the police pull us over, there's no need for yelling and arguing back and forth with the police because we have no wins. Only thing we can do is let them go ahead and do whatever they're going to do, and then we'll talk about it while we handcuffed, I guess, and we'll figure it out from there. But the more you argue and the more that you entice the situation, it'll make it worse for you, because at the end of the day, the police has the upper hand over us. And we always going to be the one that's suffering from the brutality, the scars on our arm, backs, necks, wrists, whatever. And the police, they get to go home with nothing wrong with them. They don't get chastised about what they did, except for go home until we figure this out. And now you have the people that's their superiors backing them when this is right on camera. What they did was all the way wrong. Not saying that happened in this incident. Whatever statement that was made from their superiors said that they don't tolerate that stuff, especially if it's not their type of training. And I can't and don't want to think that they was trained to do that type of training that they just did. See, these are the things that make things escalate. What if their younger son was out there, even a younger daughter, would have started fighting with the police? That could have ended in tragic death. Somebody could have got killed. So what are we to do as civilians, as the people of the public, as of the people of our community, to do when police do that? Who is here to protect us? This is crazy, man. That's really heartfelt. If that was my mother, I would be dead or in jail and be in there happily smiling. And you would think that you would say I've got mental illness. Because no, I dealt with that police. You put your hands on my mother and my father, that's one thing that I will go to jail and die for. You put your hands on my kids, that's one thing I will go to jail and die for. With no problem. Who should suffer this type of thing by the hands of the police, especially when you didn't do nothing? And this is what comes with them hiring these bogey police because of things that, well, they feel they need more police out there. And when you hire police because you need more help, and you halfway train them, or you make them think you have it in their mental that you do whatever you need to do out there because we're not going to let nothing happen to y'all. Least you'll do is go home with pay. How many times we seen cops kill our people, and I mean black and white? There's no color card with this situation. We all are the same people. So how many times we seen them kill our people in our communities on camera and still get away with it? And I don't know what's going on there, but a lot has changed. A lot has changed lately with you got white people that think that they are more of authority than us, meaning regular law-abiding citizens. A white person runs into or cross path with a black person and just want to do what they want to do and starts an altercation with the person because they think that they are superior to us. And not all white people think that way. I'm just speaking about the ones that do. And now they create a big havoc and somebody either get hurt or get killed. Look at the little boy went to the wrong house. White man opens the door, immediately fires on him and kills him. And they didn't do nothing about it until the public he didn't die, excuse me. Almost died. Thank God that that young man made it. Then you have a bunch of other incidents. The guy on the train that just choked the guy out that was on the train, doing whatever he was doing, peddling, panhandling, or whatever. Y'all don't have the right to do none of that. You didn't show nothing that was going on where y'all needed to call yourself being a hero. He wasn't doing nothing. And whatever he do, you leave that up to the police. But when they take matters in their hands, it's cool. The police let that man go home. But the little boy that shot and killed the black man that was beating on his mama, they arrested him and his mother immediately. Arrested. They did not go home until the people started protesting. So it's rough out here, man. We got to move accordingly, but we must take it up with our lawmakers, people that's of power. I was watching something the other day and they were saying, well, we need to stop voting. Well, that's a no-no. We never need to stop voting. Now, picking the right person to vote for, now that's the hard part and it's the tricky part. But still, at the end of the day, all votes count, because the right person getting there will change a few things. But it's crazy. So I got another something I'm gonna play for y'all.
Information.
My wife was intimidated by Officer Trochesay to the point where she called me. I asked him on the phone, as I was in the old Campo 90 miles away, this occurred on September 2nd, that he either provide a warrant or I would take this up with the police chief the next day.
Hall says he filed a complaint and never heard back. Then on September 18th, officers showed up to his home and arrested him for interference with public duties and his wife for an accident involving damage to a vehicle over $200.
A misdemeanor warrant. We were both arrested in front of our children.
They spent the night in jail. They say they were never read their rights or shown a warrant. Also,
no one offered any assistance for our children. He asked how old are our children. We said they were minors. They were 15, 13, 11, and 10. He said, they'll be all right.
we reached out to League City Police about the lawsuit. They said they've been advised not to comment due to ongoing litigation. According to arrest reports, Rachel Hall was arrested for failing to provide her information in an accident, and Randy was arrested for impeding on an officer's ability to collect that information. Rachel says insurance ruled the other driver was at fault.
The police department can do whatever they want to do, whenever they want to do it, at anyone's home or anyone's business. And if that doesn't scare everyone, it should.
The Galveston County District Attorney's Office says it declined to prosecute Randy. As for his wife, they are still investigating that case.
And you see, they done came inside of somebody's house with no warrant. That story right there, lady was riding. Oh, somebody hit her from the back. They was supposed to exchange information without calling the cops. They was going to handle it themselves. Mind you, getting hit from the back, the person that hit you from the back, you could never win that case. You're automatically at fault. Someone called on them, and these are white people, like I just said. It happens to every color. There's no such thing as color. It might happen to our black people more often than it does white, but still, how do we know? We don't know all incidents that hasn't been recorded and reported. But the lady, whoever hit her from the back, and the lady was nice enough not to call the police and let the situation be handled on their own. They call each other's insurance or however it may be. The person that hit from the back called and complained about that situation and got a warrant with the couple you just seen with his wife name on it. They go there and he comes and she calls him and he comes home to help. Or to see what's going on while y'all there. And they lock him up saying he was disturbing the investigation. They didn't have a warrant to enter the house. And see, once you have a warrant to arrest somebody, that's the only thing you can go and do. Arrest that person. But if they had a warrant and also to arrest warrant when they walk inside of the house that they think that person is in, they cannot search that house. And especially nowhere where they think a human body could be. They can't look in your microwave. They can't look in your cabinets, things of that nature. Maybe under a bed, a body, maybe in a closet if they know that person is in there and they trying to find that person. That's it. But they had no regards to the fact of what was going on. Not only that, they left these people, little babies, in their house. And they wasn't real little babies, but still, at the end of the day, they are minors. And they probably are the type of people that don't leave their 15-year-old in the house by themselves. But then you got one that was 10 years old. Now, what if something would have happened? The 15-year-old wouldn't have known how to react to a situation that somebody came in their house and overpowered those kids, took those kids' lives, or even kidnapped them. That's crazy, man. It's very crazy. It's very selfish of what these police is doing. They only care about their jobs. They get paid. They go home to their families. As long as none of that type of stuff is being brought to their environment. If they know it's another police officer in a situation, or it's a family member of this inside in an altercation that they roll up on, they'll give them some type of leeway, and they wouldn't handle them the same way they would handle somebody else that has no no connection to being a family member or a friend, or however it might go, that the police will overlook something opposed to a person that doesn't have a connection with being cool with an officer. So yeah, it's crazy out here with this police stuff. Y'all leave me some comments on what y'all think about these two incidents, especially one with the lady being slammed to the ground. She's just recording, and her husband being manhandled on the as soon as they pull up. They didn't ask any questions. They didn't walk in the store. They didn't do anything, man. And we got to move accordingly out here, because it's real dangerous for us right now. It's real dangerous that the people that's supposed to be protecting us and watching us is the one that's actually harming us, sending us to the hospital, sending us to the graves, sending our family to have to go and buy caskets for us. Having our family sit back and have to mourn and be sad that their family member lost their life to a police that really didn't even have the right authority to do the things that they are doing to us out here in our community, man. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe, share. Please share this, share it. Hit the like button. Please, everybody hit them like buttons and share and share. And all my newcomers, subscribe. And I got a lot of other things coming, man. Enough is enough with this police stuff. And I know me saying that right now, it still doesn't mean nothing. It's going to be more incidents because of the training and what they are allowed to do. And they don't get no backlash, no real punishment behind it. And when they do get the punishment behind it, the whole world have to make an uproar for 1 or 2 or even 3 police to actually get some punishment done to them. That's very crazy, man. So y'all know what it is. Your boy Big Boosie, man. Like I said, please share, subscribe, hit the notification so y'all will know I'm coming. And I got a few other things that I got lined up for y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned and make sure that y'all spread the word. Go to my new Instagram at The Real Big Boosie. Thanks to everybody that's donating. You can donate at the # Bernard Riggin, RIGGIN. And I appreciate everybody that's been showing me love. Plenty of other things coming, y'all. I got y'all.